Royce, Matheus Ornelas from Timeout Brazil. Congratulations for going for the NFL draft. Yeah, I know Brazil is kind of different for you guys. I got a lot of these looks in the past weeks, but congratulations for going for the NFL draft. We try to get a lot of information for the guys that are going for the draft, especially in a year like 2020 because the COVID, all the problems that you have for getting on the field. How do you think that having the chance of playing in a Senior Bowl and playing a big conference, how do you think all these little things can help you in a year like 2020?
I think it's just going to get me prepared for the next level. I mean, the whole week at the Senior Bowl was a grind, playing against the best players in the country, and just being able to do Senior Bowl and get some tape out there at all 5 positions and play in the game, and then playing also all SEC schedule and doing okay with that. So a lot of experience coming into the next level, and being able to do a pro day was really helping me out too. Just being able opportunity to test well.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to David.
Hey, Royce, looks like you turned some really good times out there today. How do you think you did, and how do you think you may have helped yourself today?
I think I did pretty well with the everything except for I feel like I could do a lot better in the L drill. It was kind of just going back to back to back. So just kind of, I wish I was in a little better shape. Just kind of more preparing for that. Just kind of running back to back to back without really a break. But other than that, I think I still tested average for the amount of rest time I was.
What are your training plans from now until the draft?
I'll probably go back home for a week and hang out with family and do a little bit of workouts there, just something light, and then I'll probably come back. I'll come back to Ole Miss until the draft and just work out in the afternoons here, just kind of getting ready.
Thanks, Royce.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Dan.
Hey, Royce, Dan the local side for the Broad Network. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Hey, congrats on the pro day today. A couple questions. One, cover the Chargers out here in LA. So first off, wanted to see if you had any conversation with the Chargers. And then second part is looking at kind of offensive linemen, especially these days, you need availability and you also need versatility. How do you feel about your versatility, kind of switching from tackle to guard, maybe center? How comfortable would you be with that?
I feel very comfortable. Just got to keep working on my snaps, and then I'll be able to play all 5. So I think my versatility is what I think is catching a lot of eyes for the next level. So just keep working on the center snaps and just getting more familiar with center, and then also just I have a lot of experience at guard and tackle. So just kind of revert back to my training on that.
Got it. And have you spoken with the Chargers at all?
Yes, sir. Did the initial meetings with the Chargers. So.
Wonderful. Thanks so much. Best of luck.
Thank you.
We'll go to Nick.
Royce, obviously, this probably wasn't the way you imagined your pre-draft process to go, but just kind of what has stood out about these last 3 months of the circus of trying to prepare for all this?
Just the amount of meetings, little tests that make you do. Seems like you're doing stuff every week. That's just it's a little different. Just doing little puzzle tests. I never really thought I'd be doing that, and the pre-draft process. But that's probably just the main thing, just dealing with that, and then also just getting ready and training for the 40 and the shuttle and L drill. I didn't think it would be that big until I actually got there and started training for it.
What kind of puzzle tests?
I don't know. They got these programs, and they just do a bunch of little puzzle tests where you're just filling it in, kind of do some psychological tests and stuff like that. So
We'll go to Zach for the Bear Report.
Hey Royce, Zach, I cover the Chicago Bears for the Bear Report. I know you grew up in Illinois. Did you grow up a Chicago Bears fan? And if they were a team that's talked to you yet in the pre-draft process, what would it be like to play in your home state?
I didn't have a favorite team growing up. I kind of just loved watching football, and I think that'd be pretty cool playing in Illinois in front of being close to home and stuff like that. So that would be pretty neat playing for the Bears.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go back. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Matheus.
No problem with that. Royce, Matheus again. Just a second question. You say about talking to the Chargers. What do you think that the teams not see on your tape, but you can show for them on these interviews? and during this process that like the little things that maybe don't show up on tape?
Just I guess just like how I am mentally, just being able to talk how I am as a person, like my personality. So then kind of just like go back to listen to interviews and kind of get a gist of what kind of person I am.
Go to Alex Crozora, excuse me.
Hey Royce, you said you've gotten work at guard and tackle. Are scouts viewing you more as a tackle or guard, and just what's been the general feedback from the NFL so far?
It's a little. They really like to see me at center too. So like really the whole pro day today, I was doing center snaps and work on outside zone from a center. And also just like they can just see me anywhere for a guard and tackle too. So it's really whatever spot they need on their O line, I got opportunity to play. So.